how to create a Notion vision board. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make a life dashboard of my life where I put everything, my ideas, my vision of the year, down to the projects and the actions to a day-to-day basis. So I can have a bird's eye view of my life here in my vision board in Notion, from my vision to what am I going to do next. So let's start. All right, so let's create another vision board here. Okay, before we create another vision board, I'm gonna explain to you how this can work. So the first here, we are going to use a Notion template to do it so that we have these pages that we can use. As you can see, it's pretty complete, like your writing, your plannings, and your growth. And this is the vision board itself down here under the my 2024 collapsible section in this board. You can see I have added health, career, and personal development, but really you can add as many as you want according to your vision. For example, if you're a gym junkie, you can add a gym vision, you can add a love life vision, you can add a business vision, etc. and etc. And in these galleries, I put in a simple description of those visions and what kind of vision that I'm having in 2024. So you can have, in my case here, I have a vision that I want to improve my physical health and my healthy eating. Those are the two more concrete plans that I have made myself to do in this year to achieve the health vision. And same thing also applies in the personal development and in the career vision of myself. So that's the vision. But with all visions and with all goals that you want to achieve, you need a way to realize them. And to realize them, you must first clarify them into more actionable tasks. And I do that by making another database here to track my goals, which really are only the smaller steps of the vision that I'm having. So, for example, here I have my regular exercise and healthy eating. For my health vision, I read more books and I'll learn a new language. For my personal development vision, gain new skills and network more in my career vision. And I linked each of these goals to my projects. So, for example, I have my regular exercise connected to project 4 in my project's dashboard template. But in this video, I'm going to explain to you where we can include everything in the vision board. Okay, so let's get started. Now, let's add a new page where we will be making our new vision board. Let's go to templates, and you'll want to find the Life Wiki template here under the personal menu. So let's start with the Life Wiki. If you like the personal home more, I think these two are pretty much interchangeable. So it's your choice of choosing one of the two. I'm gonna choose Life Wiki because I think it's neater. So let's wait until the database populates here. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's add a template. Come on, it's loading. And okay, so sure enough, we have our Life Wiki template live here. I'm going to change this to my new vision board to make it not confused with the previous vision that I have. You can have like your picture here or like your icon here. It's your choice, but I'm going to leave it for now. And the next thing you want to do is let's add a toggle list here. So this will be my 2024 again. Let's change this into a bigger text, and let's turn it into, so you press on the leftmost button here next to the plus sign, and let's go to turn into toggle heading 1. Okay, so as you can see, it's nice and big, and it's quite significant. Okay, so next, let's create our vision board. So to do that, you hit / and type gallery, and let's add a new data source. Okay, so this is my 2024 goals, vision. And in this gallery view, let's populate each with the visions that you want to have, like maybe which areas of your life that you want to have a vision in 2024. So let's say health, career, and personal development. All right. Now, in addition to these gallery view, let's also add a table view for us to see our visions in a list view or in a table view where we can have a more overview. Okay, so the gallery view, I just want to keep my gallery view simple. So let's add a cover for each so that we can display just the pictures. Of course, you want to change the pictures into a relevant one to make it more fun to you and more personal. But in this case, I'm going to stick with uh, the picture that Notion decided to choose for me. Okay, to display those pictures instead of the contents inside, let's go ahead and right click our gallery view, click edit view, and in the gallery layout here, click gallery, and on the card preview, change to page cover. All right, there you go. Now you can imagine how motivated you must be when in the health vision you put in your photo a few years back where you're fit and you're in a great shape. And in the career, let's just add maybe a cover of your dream company or your dream business. And in the personal development, just I think I'll highly recommend you to put in something that uh, reminds you on the better times before. Okay, so now that we have our vision database, let's add a more specific database to contain our goals. So let's go to hit / key again and find view, and let's add another database which will be in the form of table. Let's add new database, and let's call this 2024 goals. And in these and in these 2024 goals, we can populate the 2024 goals table here with our more actionable goals that you can make a project in. Okay, so let's say you want to improve health and quit smoking maybe, and you want to, in your career, you want to start a new business, and etc. I'm sure you get the hang of it. Okay, so in the tags here, I like to add a tag. I just wanted to call it belongs to. Now, if you notice in my previous example, I've shown you a related to property instead. Now, that is because I want to connect my goals here to the vision item here on my 2024 at a glance. That's because I want to populate my vision. So I want to center the data around the vision board instead. But this is another way to do it. So let's get back into it. Okay, so this belongs to property. Let's change the type to select, and this will belong to the health vision, and quit smoking. Also, of course, health, and start business. Let's just choose career. All right. Now, in these goals, you can either do you can either add your project management in your vision goal in your vision board here, or you can add a relation to a project tracking if you have a project tracking template. Now, in the previous example that I've shown you, I decided to link each goal to a project in my project dashboard page. So this is linked to my project, and in this project dashboard, I can track everything down to the days and to the times, and I have a timeline view also. But in this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can do it all here, but in a simpler way. So to do that, let's open our page, and in each of these page, let's add another database. So let's add a view / and let's add a simple calendar and a simple timeline. Okay, so for the projects, I think it is better to be presented in the timeline view. And this data source is it's new database. And let's call this improve health. Okay, so in the main improve health project database, for your goals, you can create actionable tasks. So for example, if you want to improve health, for example, you want to add maybe a project of eating better and you want to exercise more. So that's what you want to do, for example. Okay, so after you've added the project to complete the improve health goal, let's add a calendar view of your improve health database to view your actionable tasks. So let's change this view to calendar. It's a calendar. All right. So now the difference between timeline and calendar is that I want to have the bigger, the larger goals, the projects and the timeline, and I want actionable tasks in the calendar view, much like my project dashboard. So to do that, let's create a new property for each of these property items. So let's select. So it can either be a project. So the type can either be a project, or it can be a smaller tasks. Or you can yet again add another layer of these projects, but for simplicity, I'm going to just group them into two, which are either the project or the task. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, let's go ahead and assign each. So exercise more, it's a project, of course, and so on and so forth. Now, let's all add the view here, and in the properties, let's turn on our type view so it can be seen as a project. Now, in these projects, there must be tasks, of course, and so that's the reason why we're adding the task property. So let's add a more actionable task here. So for example, learn 7 new healthy recipes. And in this 7 new healthy recipe, it is a task. The type is task. And it is connected to the Eating Better project. So to add relations such as that, you click the circle here and you connect it. to this so that it will be clearer that it is a step. Alright, so let's turn on the dependency. Okay, so the calendar view has the task of only showing the tasks here so that you can see what you have to do in each day. So in this case, let's filter the task view and let's filter by type, and let's filter it to just task, so it will only show the tasks here. And for increased clarity, I'm going to change our page here to full width, and in these each of the tasks here, I want to see which project does it belongs to. So let's open properties, and you can add the dependency later on. All right, so now you have a dashboard for each of these health goals. Now you can have a vision board that allows you to see crystal clear from your vision to your goals to your projects and your actionables, your next action, in order to complete all of the project, which in turn will complete all of the goal, which in turn will realize your vision in your life. So I'm going to repeat. So this is your vision, your health vision. And in here, we will have a goals database. And if we see each of our goal, inside of this, you will have a clear plan to realize your goal, which are consisted of projects which will be completed by a set of tasks that you make. And you can see those projects and tasks in timeline view and in calendar view. That is all from me. Thank you very much. I hope you have a fulfilling and productive year this year. And you know what? The best part is when the year is done, when 2025 is coming around, you can just toggle this and hide your 2024, ready to start a new day or a new year, I mean. Okay, so that is all from me. Thank you.